Hi everyone, this is Killshot 99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live Salisbury Legend Packs. We had a great time last night. If you are not about the PDL, I don't know what to tell you, because last night I got more compliments about the campfire event than any of the raids. So it was a good mix of getting everybody together. It was a great learning experience, but there is still a story. And today I wanted to do something just really, really awesome as a tie-in. I'm going to tie in a tutorial because there's still, even veteran players, there's still some confusion about how to use your character record sheet, which pieces of gear you can use, what's an accessory, how many weapons. So I'm going to make it really, really simple for you guys today. So we got that going on. But I'm not just going to do that. It's not just about teaching and learning. I have an item today that I think is the best item. I think it's the best item created. You may agree, you may disagree, but it works well for my game style. That's why I love it. We do have the timber, and here's what we're doing today. So this weekend, we've got 20 boxes that we're capping today, but I don't want people just to think all the good stuff is today, all the good stuff is tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and announce something just so it takes away all the doubt today and tomorrow. There's 20 boxes today, 16 boxes. Why am I doing odd numbers like 16? Is because we're also doing a double relic faction event. So that means I wanted the opportunity for each group to really, if you get a relic, then I don't want there to be a whole bunch of sly and not enough Vox and so on and so forth. So since there's 4 factions, I wanted to divide it to where it works out really, really well for everybody. So we've got that going on. Each box has double relics. So if you get your own, you're going to be able to get up to 40 faction experience per box if you get your own box. And then you get to cash those in, and of course you'll get double dimes. You'll get double dimes for those, but you could also get triple your double dimes if you want to go that route. So that's one thing that's going on. And the announcement I wanted to make is I think timber is going to be such a powerful weapon. I'm only doing 2. There's going to be 1 timber in the boxes today, and there will be 1 timber mixed into the boxes tomorrow. So if you don't get a chance to get it today, you will get a chance to get it in those 16 boxes tomorrow. You'll see what I'm talking about with that. You'll see the ability. It is amazing. It will be retired. You can still use it. But what I mean by retired is after today, it will never be in another pack. We're also going to have another item that I'm going to duplicate today and tomorrow as well, and it is called the Mirror Loop. It is an extremely versatile weapon made by those mirror magicians, so you're certainly going to want to see what that's about. I think when somebody gets that and I describe it, I think it's going to be kind of like the mirror mask and the mirror spear and a couple other items, that there will be a uptick of people that are going to want to get a hold of that tomorrow. So give Kel your box numbers, get those reserved. So you got from 1 to 20 today. I don't know what's still available. There's a few boxes available still. And you got from 1 to 16 tomorrow. And reserve those boxes. Some people have already carried their boxes over to tomorrow, so they got shots today and tomorrow. But that's totally up to you guys. So let me start out before I do a box opening, because I'm going to give Kel just a couple seconds just to get all the numbers. And once again, the timber today and today only. So whoever is lucky enough to get that item, I promise you'll be moonwalking around the house whenever you get a hold of that one. So here's the tutorial and how I want to break it down for you guys. So I started out very simple, character record sheet. Now, let's be honest. How many of you are lacking a little bit behind on getting me an updated character record sheet for either your tournament or for Friday nights? You haven't submitted it in a while. You got a couple pieces of gear. Some of you are still using, and you have better gear. Some people are still using tier 1 gear, and they have a couple pieces of tier 2 gear. Or they have better pieces. So I am going to make this really, really easy for you guys to understand exactly what I'm looking for and how easy it is to sort of calculate your stats. So there's your character record sheet, And even veteran players have sent me things that are put together wrong. That's why I wanted to do it this way so you guys can see it. So we're going to start out. Now, some of it is the wording, and yes, I do need to change the wording on the character record sheet. But let's start out. Make it really, really simple. We're going to start out over on the right side where it says the headgear piece. Now, I'm just going to take this right here, and I'm going to bring this over, and you can see the only place that a headgear piece goes is right there. So all you have to do is write in at Battle Epic headpiece, and you put it right there. Easy. Super, super easy. You write that down. If you have a picture of it, you have the stats, if you have the description. But either way, as long as you tell me that that's what you're doing, I'll put the stats in. So if you have that, and there's two character record sheets you should be putting together. Today we're going to do a PvP character record sheet. Later on, we're going to do a I'm not going to say that Bonnie submitted like 7 accessories. I wouldn't do that. But I'm also going to give you guys I lost my train of thought. You should give me a character record sheet for PvP, and you should also give me one for PvE. So if you have jade pieces, or if you had amber pieces, or whatever. Now the other question comes up, is it okay to mix match pieces? Yes. Yes, it is. Give me a jade helmet and a amber belt and some orchid boots, which is better than giving me a tier 1 red set. Now, if a tier 1 red set is what you have, that's what you have. But if you have a couple pieces, mix it up. Break that red set and get your 1 or 2 pieces. Now, I know for a fact a lot of you got tier pieces last night. So you got to start using these things because they're huge, huge upgrades. So let's get to the shoulders. Shoulders are pretty easy, right? So all we got to do, now, as you guys know, the crafty people out there would know that we have not released battle gear shoulders yet. So if you're a PvPer, the best shoulders you can get are these Season 1 shoulders. And they're still really, really good. So these are yellow shoulders. They are D2 AP1. They're still the best PvP shoulders in the game. But the base on this PvP gear is H3 D3. So these shoulders are still H3 D5 AP1. All right, here's where I'll take some ownership of this, okay? It says torso. It should say legs. This is where your legs go. So we're going to take our battle epics and we're going to put them right here on the leg slot. So now, so far, all you really have to do is, if you weren't using the pictures, you just write it in this little slot right here, and then you can gem it. You can do all those other things. So far, that's what we got. Now, this is probably going to be confusing area number 2. Now, we had this empty slot for arms, and there was some confusion. Do my bracers go there? Do my gauntlets go there? No. The arms are the place where it says bracelets. Even though it says bracers, I will update this. This is the brand new item that we put in there called bands. So this is your battle band right here. You can only have 1 band in the band slot. Now I'm going to tell you how you can have 2 bands in just a minute. Okay? So your bands are going to go right here where it says arms. 4 pieces of gear, so far so good. Now with rings, we got 2 rings. So rings, you can most certainly, you don't have to use PvP rings. You can use whatever rings you have available. If you have a PvP ring, you want to equip that. So why would you switch out rings or give me 2 character record sheets? Because you may want to use the Lotus ring on Friday nights to get more experience. If that's the case, you just pull, PvP ring out, put the Lotus ring, so on and so forth. But here, you're giving me 2 rings. All right, so far so good. Now, we'll get to weapons in a little bit. So another source of confusion is up at the very, very top where it says face. This slot is for either your hoods, your masks, or your capes. Not all three. So, if you want to use a hazmask, use a hazmask. But you're not using the battle cape. Okay? One or the other. So, if you're doing PvP, I recommend use the hood. Use the cape. We call it a hood. There's also a cape. Capes, hood, and mask all go in the face area. Okay, next item. Very, very easy. This is just your necklace, your medallions. So, for PvP, likely going to go with the mirror medallion, D3 AP1. Okay, now we get to the body area here where it says armor and robes. Simply stated, that's not a cape. That is your chest piece. Chest piece goes in this area. All right. Then where it says hands. Hands is your bracers. As I said, it says gauntlets. I know it says bracers over here, but go with bracelets. So bracelets goes over on the right side under arms. Your hands are going to be your gauntlets and your bracers. I've tried to cut down on naming things gauntlets, so it's pretty straightforward, but this is where your PvP bracers are going to go. Waist. Waist is pretty easy. Put our belt there. Now it also says sashes. Disregard sashes. Sashes are going to be accessories. And last is going to be your feet. Now, what I want you guys to realize here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you take out the jewelry, if you take out the rings and the medallions, your tier sets are going to have 9 pieces. Now what that also means is your PvE sets, I'm going to add capes, not today. But as of today, all the tier 2 will be 100% rolled out except for capes. I'm going to up it from a set of 8 to a set of 9. Capes will be rolled out next week. So if you want an orchid cape, if you want an amber cape, if you want a snow cape, any of those things, that's where you'll put that next week. I strongly recommend please take screenshots of this. All right, now let's talk a little bit about accessories, and then we'll get to weapons. So, here's my rule on accessories. I said you could not have 2 bands, but you cannot have 2 bands in the armor spot. You can use a second band as an accessory. You can only have 3 accessories. That's it. 3 accessories. So if you want to use a second band, it's going to go right here on the top accessory slot. You can see there's 6 things that you can write down under miscellaneous. You can use the other 3 if there's something you want to remind yourself of. You want to write down one of your shields. So like if you want to put your PvP shield over here, that's fine. In fact, let's put the PvP shield there, just as a placeholder. Now you'll see I've got 4 different types of accessories. If you're a warrior and you want to use a warrior sash to get +2, I'm okay. You can have a belt and a sash. That makes sense to me. Not a problem. If you're wearing a hood and you want to wear a hazmask as an accessory, I'm okay with that. And if you want to wear a charm, I'm okay with that. And instead of a charm, if you want to wear a second band, I'm okay with that. Now, true story, and I am picking on somebody, do not submit 2 eye patches. Do not give me a red eye patch and a blue eye patch, because you cannot fight without seeing. It's not possible. So, and the same rules apply with masks. Don't give me a mask of vigor and a hazmask. Don't give me 3 bracers. So this is where, and I'm not saying it's a lack of common sense. I'm saying This is why I wanted to do this, because a lot of people are making these mistakes. You laugh, but I got people that'll submit 4 sat. I mean, it's ridiculous. So the eye patch is just something. It's a inside joke between me and someone, but you can't wear 2 different types of masks. So this is where, if you submit it early, I will push it back in some cases. Most cases, I'll look at it and I'll try to catch it and say, hey, let's get this adjusted and use a dragon charm instead, or use something a little bit different. So you can use one eye patch. I didn't put the eye patch up here, but yeah, if you want to use an eye patch instead of the dragon charm, so on and so forth. But what I'm looking for here, and the main thing here is 2 things. One, pick the item that best represents the stats that you need. If you need a little bit more base, put the Hazmask on. Gives you base +2. If you need a little bit more damage, put the dragon charm on. If you need, hey, if you've got 2 bands, the first thing I would say is that's a no-brainer. You should have a band in the arm slot, and you should have a band as an accessory, because those are the strongest items. It's a T2 and a PvP. All right. Now we get to weapons. Weapons, you can only have 3 weapons. If you want to go 3 melee weapons, feel free to do it. If you want to go 3 ranged weapons, feel free to do it. Now, if you have 3 different bows and you equip them all and somebody gets in your face in melee, you're not going to be able to hit them with a bow. So that's why I've always recommended having a melee, a mid-range, and a range. Now, a pistol can be melee or mid-range. A shotgun is typically mid-range. Zap weapon is your whips are mid-range. Swords, daggers, those type of things, hammers, axes, those are all your melee. You're going to want one of those. But if somebody disarms you, you can't disarm the calico, but if somebody takes that away, at least this max pistol gives you some versatility. You can have some ranged or close up. So you always kind of got to prepare for what your opponent is going to do to you. So I think this is a good mix of weapons. And same thing, you list one there, you list one there, and you list another one. Now, you've got a whole lot of extra white space above here. This is where I put gems and glyphs. So if I'm using a epic battle helm, then I'm going to put the type of glyph above it, and I'm going to put the type of gem above it. Red PvP gem. If you do those things, it'll be super, super easy for you to stay organized. If you have one of the sheets that I gave you and you do it in dry erase marker, all you have to do is erase one thing and write it in the next time. Okay. Did this help anyone at all? I spent 15 minutes, so if it helped you, let me know. But you guys, you get all this gear and you get all these things. I want you to understand how to use it, because what I'm doing, I'm taking your character record sheets and I'm adding your damage, your health, your dodge, your reflect, your base, your armor pin to create a formula. This is your stats that you roll into. It is not super important that you know those stats. You can figure them out, because you're not going to know your opponent's stats. You're not going to know your opponent's level. You'll have an idea. You'll never get an exact science of how much damage you're doing, because I'm trying to roll this real time into a very, very close percentage of damage based on your power and your opponent's power, what you're using. And this happens super, super fast. There's always going to be fractions involved. But as I've said before, that's why sometimes if you hit one person, it might do 15 damage to them. You hit another person, it might do 8 damage to them. They could be a medic. They could be an engineer that mitigates damage. They could be a tank and have a ton of base damage. So there's a lot of things that rolls into that. The important thing is equip the best gear you have, glyph it and gem it, and that gives you the best chance for success. If you don't do those things and you come up a little bit short in a match and you didn't equip all your gear, that could have been a factor. So what I did here took 15 minutes. That means at a maximum, each one of you, all you have to do is spend 15 minutes a week looking over your gear. And I would even bet, because I talked really slow today, I would bet some of you guys could do this in less than 5 minutes. So if you can put 5 minutes into this and send this to me, you're ready to go. It affects your damage. It affects your experience points. So, for example, players who deal more damage in damaging classes on Friday night get more experience points. In addition to the decisions that you make, in addition to leadership bonuses, in addition to solving puzzles, in addition to healing, in addition to using your items, you get experience points for all the items you use, all the damage you do. That's why some people are leveling up faster than other people. So all those things are taken into consideration, your potions, so on and so forth. So I wanted to do all that to tell you Tier 2 gear is really, really freaking good. If you only have 1 or 2 pieces and you're ATT 15, you need to wear it. In some cases, it's twice as good as Tier 1 gear. So if it's just that you're comfortable wearing that tier set that you started out with, but wheel and deal, make some trades. Look to your faction. If there's an upgraded piece of gear, get it. All right. That is the kickoff for what we got lined up for you guys today. So I will also do one of these that's going to be a little bit more geared toward, now, I'm going to tell you, whichever character this is, that's a bad dude right there. Look at this gear. I mean, you got Iris Ring, PvP Ring, Calico, all this battle gear. That's legit. That's what some of you guys are facing. So when you go into these, that's, think about all the things. And this is where the game's really awesome. Because, if somebody has a Calico, you got to strategize against that. If somebody has an Iris Ring, you know that they're going to mitigate some damage. If somebody has all this gear, you know that they're rocking some serious base. And some armor pen. So, knowing what you're up against is a big part of the game, and knowing formulating a strategy of how to take that person out. And you will see these characters in Faction Wars. All right, hopefully that Tier 2 is much better than Platinum. Absolutely. Now, if I don't have, here's the way you should look at this, Dimes. One, you should try to get a complete set of a color of Tier 2. Jade, Amber, Snow, or Orchid. If you can't get a complete set of one color, you should mix match different colors of Tier 2. And in fact, I'm not going to say that you shouldn't do that anyway. Let's say you're a hybrid class. An engineer, if I'm an engineer, I may go green and amber. I may want to mix those pieces. And I think that's going to be perfectly fine. If I do not have enough of one Tier 2 piece, or if I can't mix match it, I'm going to sub the platinum pieces in. If I don't have the platinum pieces, then I'm going to use the Tier 1 pieces, or I might even use a PvP piece or two. A PvP piece or two. especially if I have the battle gear. So I might want to go Orchid, a piece or two of battle gear, and then a different color. Because battle gear is pretty good too. It's not as good as the tier 2 because you can only gem it with one gem. If you are fully geared and glyphed, you could be pushing damage upwards near 100%. A full piece, a full set of Orchid gear, completely gemmed with the best gems out there and glyphs, your damage is probably going to be up in the 90s to 100. We started the game, it was 25 to 30. So that should give you an idea. Now the defenses are much, much higher, and you're not going to hit somebody for 100 points. But you get an idea of how much harder you're hitting than how hard other people are hitting. Okay. Hopefully that helps. All right. Yep. Hey, absolutely. Anytime. So I'm just looking over some numbers because we had a couple people that requested doing boxes for tomorrow. So currently, Kel, where are we at for today since a couple people pushed back for tomorrow? Is that 14? I think we're at 14 for today. I just want to make sure. All right. So the boxes are completely randomized. So I'm trying to think if, because some of the people pushed them back today. Yeah, I have no way of knowing. We're going to give away a timber and a mirror loop regardless. So let's just go through. We'll open the boxes. We'll see what sells. If not, well, this is what I'll do. If we do not reveal it today, for whatever reason, let's say, we have a couple boxes we don't sell, I'll carry that over and I'll put 2 loops in tomorrow's boxes and 2 loops or 2 timbers in tomorrow's boxes. So, that's what we got. So, Kel, where do we want to start out? And by the way, all tier 2 pieces except for the capes are mixed in. We got a couple new pets that I think are really, really awesome pets. And, well, you'll see. You'll see. I think I've already spoiled it enough. I mean, we got B-Dub with a couple boxes, Kel. Let's kick it off with B-Dub. How about that? We'll go B-Dub. We'll get Amy in there because I know Amy's going to want to get her hands on some Jade armor. All right, Bonnie, the pressure is on. So, Kel, which box number we're going to start out with, Bonnie? All right, box number 5. Okay, let's do it. All right, box 5 and B-Dub in the house. All right, Bonnie, box number 5 is uploaded. There are, I think, 4 different legends mixed in. Probably 2 you've seen before, 2 new ones in today. Well, I know there's 2 new ones. All right, she says start with pack number 1. Here we go, everybody. Here's the kickoff. Boom! Starting out with some Essence Smoke. All right. Screenshot of this box at the beginning. And here we go. Pack number 2, Gold Skins. Pack number 3, a little bit of Anger Elixir. Number 4, Iconic Armor Skins. Build those things up. Going to really, really help your T2 armor at some point. Mustard Bombs. Fool's Gold times 2. Max Wax for the bow. Orange Crush. Mirror Onyx. There are a few more mirrors mixed in because there's a lot more gear. So you'll see more of the, I don't want to call them gems because they're mirrors, but you'll see more of those today. Acid Rain. Bionic Axe. Gel Cubes, red, 3 of those. Amber Boots, there's a set T2 right there. Amber Boots, H2. Show you the stats on these again because these are very, very universal. H2, D3, R3. So that gives you the true reflect percentage. In the past, it was based on a point here, a point there. That is 3% right there that you're going to be reflecting. Sly Relic. B-Dub picking up the Sly Relic. So, as a reminder, these boxes have 2. They have double the relics. So, Bonnie picking up Sly Relic number 1. So, that means Mirror is going to get 10 XP. Likely going to get 20, long as all the things randomized the way they were supposed to. But Bonnie will get 1,000 dead dimes for that relic. Clone Smoke. Chill and Thrill. Box times 2. Second Sly Relic. So that is correct. Bonnie picking up 20 XP in the first box for Mirror. And also picking up 2,000 dead dimes. Now, if she would have picked the box that had Mirror, she would have gotten 40 XP. So you guys can see, this is a big, big weekend for Faction XP. We might have some factions double their XP. They could gain a couple hundred this weekend. Enrage 3. Oh, there's a legend already, right out of the gates. This is my favorite legendary pet. Even if you have one, you're going to want multiple. I mean, I love Steel. Steel is a great, great legendary. So B-Dub picking the legendary right out of the first box. No hesitation. Legendary pet on the board. Love Boat Grenades times 2. Trace Battery for the month of July. Green Bombs times 2. Red Fenny. Glacier Glyph. TS2 or TS10 times 2. Bionic Torso Onyx. Mirror Socket. Silent Smoke, and finish it out with the Orchid Belt. So, 2 pieces of Tier 2 gear right there in the very first box. Legendary pet, 2 pieces of T2, and 2 of the relics, in addition to some gems and some other items. So, Bonnie kicking us out of the gate right there. Closer and closer to the Orchid Tier 2 set. It's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage with that belt. D8 right out of the gates. All right. Get a quick screenshot. It's a good start. All right, Kel. Box number 5 is off the board. That means we got 19 more boxes loaded into today. So let's go over to... Who we got? We want to go with Bones? I saw Bones picking up some packs today. Few more pieces of Jade gear, Amy. All right, what box number are we going with Amy? All right, Amy, box number 6. All right, Amy, box 6. What number are we going to start out with? Start with number 1. All right, good luck. It's a good start. Red Toxie, we know. We know Red Toxie and what his ability is. He is probably one of the most feared pets out there. So let me take a quick pulse survey. How many people would say Red Toxie is probably in your top 5 of most pain in the butt pets that you have to deal with? Might not be number 1 any longer, but he's certainly in top 5 when you get hit by Red Toxie. We got gold graphene tape. There's a tier piece right there. Snow belt. This is the snow belt. You need to mix match. Chill and Thrill. Sly Relic. Oh, look at Amy picking up the Sly Relic for her faction. That is big. That is 2,000 dead dimes for Amy. And Sly getting a big 20 points right there. Now, if true to form, there is another Sly Relic in this box, which means you would get 40 and 4,000 dead dimes. It should be. So that would be a big boost for Sly. Bionic Torso Onyx. Ghost Smoke. Enrage 3. Swap Smoke. Gel Cubes times 3. Mere Meta. Elixir Stout. Mustard Bombs. PvP Gem. Blue Gem. Give you a little extra health. Bionic Wildcard. Arc Spark times 2. There's that second Sly Relic. Amy bringing home 40 big XP for Sly. You know what? I think within a week we might have a level 1 faction. I mean, 40 right there. That's pretty huge. 1 box. And, oh, look at this. Brand new Amber shoulders. Amber Tier 2 shoulders. All the Amber is released today. So again, look at this. H4, D4, Reflect 2. That's 10 stats right there in that shoulder. Talk about balance. If you're a tank, you might want to put together Amber/Jade. Or if you're a tank, you might want to put together Amber. It's a good set. In fact, actually all five of these sets, the T2 sets and the battle sets, are incredible. Everything has like a theme to it. You know, snow really it gives you that ranged effect. I see Animal. 5 for Dimes, 5 for Amy, 5 for Kells, and 6 for me. Look at Animal, mixing it up. You got it, Joe. Bionic Axe. Elysium Tape, always good. Glam Bams. Blind Smoke. Elixir Extract. Oh, boy. Okay, now, I couldn't roll 100 new items out for you guys before we finish the tournament. So when we finish the tag team tournament, we go into Faction Wars, you will see some new items. But I don't want you guys to read a book over the next couple weeks. However, this item could be something you use in tag team. It's more likely going to be something that is used in Faction Wars and on Friday night. So let me tell you what it does. It is a super, super strong elixir when played the right way. Have you ever been in PvP and killed an opponent, but you were hanging on by a thread and you knew a couple more hits and then one of the other people were going to kill you? That ever happened in PvP? So I want you to think about how good this elixir is going to be in Faction Wars. If you use this elixir and you kill an opponent, upon killing your opponent, you go back to 100% life. You extract the remaining life force from that person and you get a full heal after administering a killing blow. So, think about Faction Wars, and 4 people might be using extract elixirs, and they go in and they target somebody, and the person who's the lowest on their team gets the killing blow. That person gets a free 100% heal as well. So there are not a ton of opportunities lately in tag team. We probably will see it. But in Faction Wars, this is going to be a big, big item. Some people are going to use immune elixirs. Some people are going to use stout to get a little extra base. Some heavy attack teams might load up on extract elixir, and strategically, maybe their rovers will have extract elixir and their tanks might not. But I'm sure you can see the benefit for being able to get a killing blow and then get a full heal out of it. You might be sitting at 20, 25. Absolutely. You can still use essence smoke, of course. But you have to be the one to get the killing blow. So yes, if you get the killing blow and you go back to 100 and then you use essence smoke and you switch, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that at all. But the thing you got to keep in mind is if you use extract elixir, you're not using immune elixir. You're not using turbo elixir. So the elixirs really give you some versatility. Do you want to sacrifice the immunity in order to give yourself some protection to get a killing blow? Do you want to you have to do that with turbo elixir anyway, right? But the extract elixir will give you a full heal upon getting a killing blow. Speaking of turbo elixir, we've seen turbo elixir in a couple matches and actually helped a couple people get out to an early lead. So turbo elixir. And remember, this is the first 10 minutes of the match. However, I do add additional minutes depending on the gameplay. My goal is for this to last 2 to 3 turns. So 2 to 3 turns is usually what you're going to get out of this. Bionic foot thread. Mirror socket. Where are those tier pieces, Amy? Oh, look at that. I called that shot, didn't I? Those are those really, really cool looking bracers, man. So we only saw, I think, one of those last week. So there are your D8 bracers right there. Orchid bracers. Blue Spark times 2. Rubik grenade times 2. And finishing off the box with a Frost grenade. What a great combo grenade. So Frost and Flame is the combo. So great box of items, Amy. You loaded up with some nice relics, brand new elixir, good pet strength with that red Toxie, and some tier pieces, the belt and also the bracers. Good combo. Hey, mix it all up. Get yourself a little bit of jade, a little bit of orchid, a little bit of amber. A little bit of amber in my life, a little bit of jade, ooh, that's nice. A little bit of snow's all I need. A little bit of, what's the other one? Yeah, orchid, I guess. There you go, a little bit of all of them. So we got 2 boxes down. 2 boxes down. We still got a mirror loop and a timber mixed into these boxes. And there's also another legendary weapon. I know this in here. You've seen it, but it's really good, and it's going to be great for Faction Wars too. I added another one because I think it's important that a couple more people have this legendary as we get ready to kick off Faction Wars. 2 weeks, man. 2 weeks. We are live. I can't wait. Next week on Friday night is going to, you know what, Animal? I didn't even get to the dance-off last night. I could not even get to the dance-off because we had so many other campfire games going on. So we're going to figure out how to implement that into a future part of the story. But yeah, it just, there were some other things in the story too that I couldn't get to. I only got to about half of what I had planned for you guys last night, so you know. It was a big event. One of the things that's going to be really, really shocking next Friday. There's something really, really good going down next Friday, and you've probably seen some of the clues. It has a lot to do with Faction Wars, but all right, Kel, who do we have up next? Who do we got wants to go next? I don't have any particular order, so if you've reserved a box and you've already messaged Kel and you want to go, then let me know. Go ahead and get yourself some legendaries. So I think we have about 5 boxes or so left for today, and we've got 2 reserved for tomorrow. So wow. So Amy, you got both of them. That might bring some negotiating power. I know there's warriors that want them. You guys want to trade with Amy, you better start lining up your Jade gear. That's all I can tell you. All right. Come on, who wants to volunteer? Let's do it. We got relics. We've got Dimes, you ready to jump in and see if you can pick up some more Sly? I thought I saw Anthony a while ago. Oh, there's Anthony. All right, let's go to Dimes, and then we'll go to Anthony. All right, Dimes. What box are we at? What's the lucky number she picked? Oh, by the way, Julia and Bonnie. Yes. I'm just going to say Julia and Bonnie, and just wait. And buckle up your seatbelts. There's something that I just remembered that I know is of interest. All right, Dimes says box number 4. All right, Dimes. Where are we starting? Dimes, are you going to yell? Are you going to yell timber? You got to yell timber. If you do get the timber, you have to yell timber before you use it. It's an activation. All right, so we're starting out with pack number 1. Oh, my goodness. Oh, how did she do that? Wow. Sly in the house today. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. 20 XP, 2,000 dead dimes for Deadly Dimes. And that's back-to-back Sly boxes. This might get ugly. This might get ugly fast with the faction lead because they could be walking away with 80 by the time we finish this box. 40 for... hang on. Yes. So Amy walked away with 40 because she doubled her own faction, and Dimes could walk away with another 40, doubling her faction as well. So here we go, Dimes. As long as the numbers work out. All right, we got red graphene tape. ×2. Gel cubes ×3. Bionic torso onyx. Oh, look at that. Did you say, Dimes, did you say you needed some jade as well? How about some nice jade shoulders? With a little bit of regeneration mixed into that. July battery pack. Bionic axe. Bionic axe. Some people are getting their collections. Oh, look at this. Oh, you know, I said Julia. I said B-Dub. But Dimes just rained on the parade there. How do you guys feel about Rojo? This is the brand new red tip AR-15 AP4, baby. This is bad. This is a bad, bad piece of ammo. The Noir gives you AP3 and removes an effect. But once that effect is removed, you don't really have a reason to use the Noir, right? Well, how about the Rojo red-tipped AR-15 AP4? 2 of those, Dimes. Oh, can you imagine? Can you imagine faction wars and 3 people lining up with Rojo? I mean, hey, wait a minute. There are tanks coming into our flag to get our flag. Well, hey, let's just all shoot him with Rojo. It's a good idea. Because he's got to stay there for 2 turns, right? So everybody turns their attention and shoots the tank. He ain't getting your flag. Dimes getting on the board with the first ever ammo Rojo. I see B-Dub. B-Dub heading into work. Thank you so much, Bonnie. And listen to playback and, and fix my character record sheet. All right, you got it. Chill and Thrill. Fury 4. Mirror Socket. Silent Smoke. Red Thread. Fool's Gold ×2. Mental Block ×3. Dead Set Collector's Card. Stun Bombs. Heal and Seal Smoke. Essence Smoke. Summon Blue. Oh, look at this. Brand new. Hot off the press. Never before seen. Just rolled these out today, everybody. These are the Jade Legs H3 D3 Regeneration 3. That's 9 stats right there. H3, D3, RG3. Dimes in one box just picked up 2 of the pieces between the shoulders and the legs. That's 5 regeneration right there, Dimes. Even the artwork, so much better than Tier 1. You guys remember, that is a sweet, sweet Jade set. I love the Jade set. Look at that. There's your other Sly relic, so that is correct. Dimes. Man, Dimes, you're going green, aren't you? She got the green Sly relics. She got the Jade armor. Well, you went red, too. And blue. There's some blue plasma arrows. Warp Smoke. Onyx Skins. Elixir bonus XP. Fizzle Bombs. Mirror Onyx. Love Boat. And finish it out with a Stout Elixir. Give you some health and some base. Pretty good box, Dimes. Pretty good box. A lot of new stuff there. And can't really go wrong when you pick your own relic, because that's giving you guys a nice boost. That's 80 XP for your faction already today. Remember, you guys hit 1,000 XP, and you're going to get to level 1. So Sly is in the house today. All right, hey, we got 3 boxes under our belt in the first hour. Not bad, because I spent a good 30 minutes going over gear and character record sheets and all of those. We're going to take a quick break. So if you guys like the items, give this video a thumbs up. Leave in the comments. You haven't even seen the legendaries yet. So the legendaries are really going to kick this thing off. We got another 17 boxes potentially we could open today. There are another 4 or 5 boxes available, so get with Kel. First 3 boxes are open, so your odds increase greatly that one of those legendaries. Bonnie had the first legendary, which was a pet, but there are 3 more legendary items that I know of today out of 17. So we'll be back in about, let's take a quick break. 4 minutes we'll be back, and we'll get the next 3 or 4 people ready to open boxes. All right, everybody, we are back, and I think we got our order down, so we're going to go through a few boxes pretty quick. I want to wish everybody the best of luck with this because I think it's the best items we've ever rolled out. I know I say that every week, but it does seem like the game just gets better and better and better because there's strategies and alternate strategies and gear and weapons and abilities, and you guys add your own unique flavor to a lot of these abilities, and that's what I really enjoy watching when you guys kind of discover a new way to use an item. So we've got Anthony, Gina, Julia, Jim, Bonnie, and Anthony again. Anthony's going to start this round of boxes, and he's going to end this round of boxes. So let's kick this thing off. So Kel, Emperor, are you in the house? Let's see if Anthony's here. If so, we're going to roll through these boxes pretty quick. We may have a few more people jump in. As I said, I think Kel's got the total, so a few more boxes available today, and then we got another event lined up for you guys tomorrow. So he says box number 3. Box number 3 is right there. And Anthony the Emperor, let me write this down. Starting out with number 18. Let's see some new stuff here, Anthony. Number 18, we got the Blue Spark. That has recently become a pretty strong tournament card. I got a feeling we're going to see more of those throughout the week, and probably going to see a lot of them in Faction Wars too. I get the feeling we're going to see multiple people go Blue Sparks. Good luck, Anthony. Let's see if we can get Legendary number 2. Ooh, that's a good start. Bionic Heart, not bad. Elixir Extract, brand new Elixir. There's only a few of those mixed in today too. So congratulations on picking that up. It's going to be a big, big benefit to you in Faction Wars. Oh, look at this. A lot of Jade today. A lot of Jade. And you know what? That's not bad at all for a tank, Anthony. Bracers, H5, RG. I know Amy's like, I need that Jade. I need those Jade pieces. So they're the Jade Bracers. Tank or Medic or Priest. Iconic Armor Skins. Bionic Torso Pearl. Mirror. Oh, Anthony did not pick up the box. The Vox, he picked up the mirror. So that's 10 XP for Vox, but it is still 10 Faction XP and 1,000 dead dimes for Anthony. Goldar. Goldar's never, it's the legend. First big grenade we ever rolled out. It's always going to be a part of, oh, look at this. Look at this. Anthony getting on the board with a little Rojo. I like what Nixie said a little bit ago. Oh no, Rojo. Yep. There's 2 of them, Anthony. You now are in possession of 2 of the strongest AP bullets in the game. AP 4. Aqua D9 times 2. Heal and Seal Smoke. Up. Heal and Seal Smoke. Bionic Axe. A lot of bionics there, Anthony. Control Smoke. Mirror Socket. Gold Bombs times 2. Warp Smoke. Pet Revive. Oh man, look at this. Brand new. Never before seen. Yes. This is the Jade Band. Where's Bones? Brand new item. This is the Jade Band, which probably now, I think we've seen all the pieces of Jade except for the cape. Brand new Jade Band. Congratulations. Fury 4. Bionic Foot Thread. Love Boat times 2. PvP Gem. Bionic Torso Teal. Big Red times 2. Second Mirror Relic. This was the Mirror Box. Bionic Hand Thread. Gold Graphene. Clone Smoke. Gold Skins. And finishing out. Oh, look at this. Brand new pet. You guys remember Fighting Sue. But Anthony is the first person to actually capture Sue. I don't think anybody knew this was in today's boxes. So, and if you guys remember, Sue was very, very difficult. So I'm going to tell you what Sue's ability is for those of you that have this pet. Sue gets in your head. No, I mean she literally gets in your head, like in your ear and throughout your system. And you can't get rid of her. But she doesn't do any damage. But all venoms that hit you are increased by 5% if you're under the effect of Sue. No, she is in your system for the entire match. So if you start out and you cast Sue on your opponent, and then you cast Red Toxie, they're taking 40. Venomous effects do 5% more damage to anyone under the effects of Sue. You cannot dispel it. You cannot get rid of it. The only thing that ends it is killing the person who summoned her, or the match ends. So if I'm really playing Faction Wars, or I'm playing doubles and I'm playing heavy toxins, Toxie, Gus, Percy, I'm probably putting Sue in play early on. I may go first turn Sue and just kind of have that out there, and then late in the match, I might drop Red Toxie on you for that extra 5%. Sue will be most effective early in a match. So, congratulations on that box, Anthony, getting a brand new pet and also picking up 20 faction XP for Vox with the 2 mirror relics, and picking up 2,000 dead dimes for yourself. Good box. I love that pet. I love combo moves, because I think people that can play 2 or 3 combos and have something to fall back on, they're always going to be super strong players. All right, we've got, I think, 4 boxes down, 1 legendary revealed. That's probably the right percentage, since we know there's 4 legendaries mixed in today. That makes sense. All right, let's get Rocket Crockett. Where's Gina? Gina! I know Gina would like to have that pet. And by the way, there's another pet named Vince. It's pretty good too. There are 2 pets today that are absolutely incredible. Sue and Vince. All right. Gina, box number 9. And you guys know Gina's pet's name's Vinny, so Vince, Vinny. There you go. That would be, Gina needs to get Vince. But even more so than that, when I tell you what Vince does, I think all you guys are going to want Vince. All right, here we go. Let's go with box number 9, and we'll start out with pack number 1, box number 9 for Rocket. I saw Trigger. She said, let's go, partner. Hey, Trigger, this could be big for your match coming up Wednesday night. Trigger and Rocket will be getting the winners of Julia, Jim, and Dimes and Tank. Big match coming up Monday night. Big match coming up Monday night. I love the finals, but I got to tell you guys, I am more excited this Monday to see Will and Ray versus Ron and Football Master. That match is going to be so freaking good. It is going to be so good. If I had to pick two teams that I think are so evenly matched, that matchup is almost like perfect. And then you follow that up with just some beast teams. I mean, Julia and Jim, Dimes and Tank, that's some talent there. All right, here we go. Good luck, Rocket. Pack number 1, starting. Oh, my goodness. Look at Rocket. Starting out with the Vox. Everybody in Vox is like, yes, yes. Look at Vox. Picking up double the Faction XP. Father Ron might be I know Father Ron is not available today. He's out of town, but he might have me streaming. So if he has me streaming, Father Ron probably just like he gave like the fist pump. You know Father Ron. Father Ron Sprinkles, the race car driver. You guys know that guy that loves nature? I'm sure he was like, yes. There's some box XP right there to get us closer to level 1. 3 red gel cubes. Elixir extract, that's the third one. It's funny, I say these things are rare, and then we get on a roll, but they really are. I think there were only probably like 4 of these in the entire boxes, and I think we've seen 3 of them already. This will be I don't know. I mean, I think it'll be a strong, people will sample it in the tag team tournament, but it's going to be really, really strong in the Faction Wars. Swap Smoke. Max Wax for the blade. The Rocket Blade. Old Yeller times 2. Ah, look at that. There's Gus. Remember. Wow, think about this. With Gus, if you use Sue and then you cast Gus, it's going to be 15 damage on one person, 10 on the other person. It's pretty legit right there. Clone Smoke. Bionic Wildcard. Oh, Gina's going to like this. Look at that. There you go, Rocket. Angel, make sure she finds out about this. There's a nice piece of D10 chest. Rocket getting on the board with some Orchid. Highest damage piece of gear in the game. D10. Oh, zap somebody. There's the zap. If you don't have it, that is a really, really good mid-range weapon. Bionic Axe. Glyph of Glacier. Yellow Plasma Arrows. Chill and Thrill Smoke. Acid Rain Smoke. Mirror Socket. Vox Box. Getting her own grenades. A little extra damage. There's that other Vox Relic. That puts them at 40 Faction XP for this box. And we know that Anthony just got some Faction XP too. So that's 60 for those guys just in the last 2 boxes. Heal and Seal Smoke. Silver Skins. Resin Restore Potion. Red Glass Grenades. Elixir Stout. Mirror Meta. Fury 4 Potion. Love Boat. Aqua D9. Might Glyph, and finishing out the box with the Mirror Amethyst. So I did mention there are more gems mixed into today because there's a lot more armor that you guys need to gear. So Rocket picking up that Orchid chest piece. Remember, you can put 3 mirror sockets on that and take that from a D10 I mean, that's huge. Extra damage, you socket that thing. All right, let me get a quick couple snapshots here for Rocket. So a lot of good T2 gear mixed in, and certainly the relics, when you're lucky enough to get your own, is a huge, huge win. All right, Kel, I think I said we were going to... Julia Muse up next. Oh, Trigger, you do, and you need a legendary. Trigger picking up a box. So once we get through the next 3 or 4, we'll do a count, and we'll see what we have available. Certainly Timber. You know, I'm kind of torn between Timber or the Mirror Loop. So yeah, I want them both. I'm torn, but the best way to solve this argument is give me both of them. If I get both of them, I don't have to choose. One's a weapon, one's not. All right, Julia. Box number 8, Julia. Get on the legendary board. Let's do it. See, nobody's... Julia, where are we starting out? It says 15. The problem why you guys aren't... Because nobody's yelling Timber. She's starting out with number 15. Yeah, when you guys pick your number, you got to yell it out. Starting out with a PvP gym. It was too late now, Julia. You got to do it at the beginning. Well, maybe it's not too late. We'll see. Julia starting out with red PvP gym. Good luck, Julia. Bring this Timber. Bring it home. Somebody's going to be really, really happy. Bionic Torso Onyx. Fool's Gold times 2. Gold Skins. Orange Crush. Red Graphene. Fury 4. Frost Grenade times 2. Mirror Amethyst. Give you a little bit of damage over time. Essence Smoke. And Mirror Relic. Julia from Arc. Picking up only 10. She got the Mirror Box. But you get 1,000 dead dimes. Chill and Thrill Smoke. Warp Smoke. Rubik Grenade. I know of at least one match already that might have been won, may have been won by a Rubik Grenade. Just saying. It's a pretty cool grenade. Purple Spark. Amber. Julia, Amber Boots. Those are H2 D3 with built-in Reflect. So stats on those boots are 8. Gives you gives you health, gives you damage, and gives you Reflect. Good versatility with those. Turbo Elixir. Early start. Not only good in tag team, but if you got a rover that you want to send in an attack in Faction Wars, this would be a good elixir for that too. Silent Smoke. Elixir Extract. There's the 4th one. Battery Pack for July. Second Mirror Relic. That gets Arc up to 20 XP from this box. Julia at 2,000 dead dimes. Potion ATT 20. Mirror Socket for that Mirror Amethyst. Hybrid 9 Cluster Grenade. Bionic Shoulder Thread. Heal and Seal Smoke. Epic Armor Skins. TS10 2 grenades. Purple Gel Cubes, and finishing out the box with the Bionic Axe. The Bionic Axe, but not the axe that we want to see, because we want to see that Timber Axe come out. A ton of mixed items, and of course today is Faction Relic Day, so every box is going to have the opportunity for you to double up on all those items. Get the gear, get the boots, get all the consumables added up, good glyphs, good gems. Julia taking box number 8 out of the equation. All right, I have got, who do we have up next? I think we got, Kel, we got Gemstone. So I think we're going to go Gemstone, Bonnie, and then the Emperor. All right, Gemstone has box number 18. All right, Gem. Good luck. This will make your vacation either a timber or a mere loop. And the vacation is complete. You get to come back to some legendaries. So I'm going to start out with number 16 for Gemstone. Box 18, pack 16. It's our lucky number. So we're going to start out with some green plasma arrows. All right, quick snapshot. All right, Julia, be ready. All right, now I noticed none of you yelled timber, so here you go. Hybrid grenade times 2. I'm telling you, this legendary is going to jump in the hands of the person that it belongs to. Let's go with Mere Sapphire. Add a little extra health. That is your, for all those new tier 2 pieces of gear. Mere Socket fits nicely there. Potion triple XP, very nice. Blue Spark. Red Rex. Strong pet. Pink Mirror. 2 mirrors already in one box. Some good gems. Old Yeller times 2. Arc. Oh, look at that. Yes, she did. She picked the Arc box. That's going to get Arc on the board. When you pick your own relic, there is 20 XP right there. Should be 40 by the time we get to the end of the box. Bionic Torso Onyx. And she will also get double dead dimes. So that's going to be 4,000 dead dimes as well. There it is. There's the second Arc relic right there. 40 points. Getting Arc on the board. Good job. The Maul Axe, D10 Axe, Fury 4 Potion, and Ghost Smoke. Control Smoke, PvP Red Gem, Swap Smoke, Frost Grenade times 2, Glyph of Wind. There's your armor pen right there, everybody. Red Cubes times 3. Oh, look at this. And Summon Sue. I'm not sure how many Sues were out there. It was either 2 or 3. That might be it. But Gemstone getting the second ever Sue. And if you guys missed it, you cast this, and then it will buff all of those toxic abilities. Any toxic ability, extra 5%, and they can't get rid of Sue. Gold Skins, Elixir Stout, Bionic Red Thread, Battery for July. Gold Graphene. Oh, Jim's going to like these. Orchid Legs D8. Very nice. And finishing it off with Elixir of Turbo. So, Arc Relics, great gems, brand new pet, and then the Orchid Leggings D8. Well done for Gemstone. And Julia's going to get a screenshot for us, everybody. And then we're going over to B-Dub and then Anthony. B-Dub and Anthony. All right, Kel. Which box number are we going with B-Dub? All right, Bonnie's going with box number 12. Box number 12 for B-Dub. The legendary percentages are going way, way up, everybody. You guys, you can figure it out. You can do the math. I know there's 3 more legendaries. We've not seen Vince, the pet, yet. There's more AP items, so really, really good mix still in there. And who knows? Who knows? I mean, one of the leaders of Mirror to walk away with the Mirror loop. It's happened before. All right. We start out box number 12. B-Dub number 1, Kel. Starting out with red PvP gem. Can't go wrong with any of those either, especially with the new epic battle gear that we have in play. All right, quick snapshot, and we're going to roll through these. Pack number 2. Mirror Socket. Essence Smoke. Red Burt. Bionic Torso Onyx. Gold Graphene ×2. Flight Smoke. Haven't seen a lot of Flight Smoke lately, so stock up on that. Dead Set Collector's Card. Flame Grenade. 2 Flame Grenades. Nice damage, D10, but it's nicer with a combo shot. Might Glyph. Arc Relic. Bonnie getting Arc. So Mirror looks like they're going to get 20 XP total for the box. Bonnie picking up another 1,000 dead dimes. So Mirror's going to catch up a little bit, but not as fast. Potion. ATT 20. Oh, there's a nice one for B-Dub. So if somebody's going to try it, okay, I did say there were 2, maybe 3, so it does look like there might be 3 Sues mixed in, because that's the third one. But if someone will find a combo for it, B-Dub will. And again, Sue will infect the person and all toxic damage. All. Now, think about that for a second. It's not just toxic damage from you. This is what makes this such a strong play in either doubles or faction wars. One person cast Sue, and then you hit them with red Toxie, and maybe they heal from it later on, but then somebody else hits them with the red. You can't hit them with Toxin at the same time, but if your tag team partner hits them, they're still infected by it. They're infected the whole match. So Sue could do some really, really good support enhancement damage there. Hybrid 9. Clone Smoke. Oh, the king of legendaries. Well, not a legendary. The king of pets. King. Max Wax on the bullets. Elixir of Turbo. Chill and Thrill Smoke. Spectate Potion. Second Arc Relic. So there is the 20. B-Dub with 2,000 dead dimes. Colada AP3. Stun Grenade. It stuns the first time you use it, but only the first time. Can you guys start to think like a combination of Rojo bullets, Coladas, and Flare? AP pets? I mean, think about that. That's a lot of AP that you have at your disposal right now. People better be working on their base. Platinum Skins. Bionic Axe. D2. Leech Bombs. Yellow plasma arrows. Jade belt. There's the jade belt. H4, D2, RG2. Good stats on that belt too. Gel cubes times 3. TS10 times 2. And look at that. Orchid bracers. Bonnie getting a couple of tier pieces there. She got the jade belt and finished out the box with some nice damaging firepower. That is the D8 bracers. Good job, Bonnie. Picking up a very nice T2 set of bracers. And you know the Warriors want that Orchid. All right, and we're going to open up one more box, and then we're going to take a break and figure out the next set of openings. So I think we've got Kel. We got the Emperor up next. All right, the Emperor, box 13, pack 18. All right, box 13, you got it. All right, get a quick screenshot of this after we open up pack number 18. Good luck, Emperor. Starting out with Red Thread. All right, Red Thread as the first one. He yelled timber. Wait a minute. There were no exclamation points, but, that's close. He might be the one to do it. Good luck. Somebody's got to do it, right? All right, get a quick snapshot, and then we're going to see if the Emperor is going to be the first person to finally break the timber code. Hey, a nice start there. Some jade boots, H6 RG2. Certainly something a tank would wear. 6 health and 2 regeneration. Bionic axe, Colada times 2. Black glass times 2. Acid rain. Will sickle. Mirror relic. Picking up the mirror relic. So Vox getting 10 points. Anthony getting another 1,000 dead dimes. Stellar armor skins. Highest upgrade in the game when you collect that set. Summon Trey. I think Trey was used 3 times last week in PvP. Trey's a very strong pet. He will attack for 20%, or you can sacrifice him. Really good pet. Summon Toxie. Back-to-back good pets. Healing Grog. PvP Gym. Potion, ATT20. Flight Smoke. Mirror Socket. Bionic Torso Onyx. Pet Revive. Max Ammo. Max Ammo for your max guns, also for your brace guns. Red Graphene times 2. Bionic Hand Thread. Mirror Emerald. It's good emerald for a tank too. The second Mirror Relic, so yes, it does give him 20 experience for the faction of Vox, and he gets 2,000 dead dimes. Max Wax for the bow. Platinum Skins. Res and Restore Potion. Might Glyph. A second set. Oh, look at. See, a lot of these boxes have 2 pieces, and that's not a bad combo for a tank, Anthony. Jade and Amber. So you got the boots, and you also followed up with the shoulders, and it's the second set of shoulders. There may only be 2 sets of shoulders in today's boxes. We'll have more tomorrow. Green plasma arrows, and finish it out with a frost grenade. Finish it out with the frost grenade. So 2 big pieces of Tier 2 armor in that box. Some have 1, a lot of them have 2, but there is a lot of new armor mixed into today that you guys have never seen before. So get it today and get it tomorrow. All right. That is, I think we've opened about 9 boxes so far, everybody. We're making great time. We're going to take a quick 5-minute break. So we'll calculate how many we have. If we've opened 9, we may have another 5 to go or so. And let me get with Kel and see what we have available. So in the boxes, we still have 3 big legendaries in the next 11 boxes. So I do want to find out. Kel, do you have a ballpark of how many more we have? 5, 6? So anyway, I'll get those numbers when we come back. We'll do last call in a little bit, but the odds are certainly escalating for those of you who are interested in picking up a box. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay, everybody, we are back. So good news. We had allotted 20 boxes today and 16 for tomorrow. So we sold 20 boxes for today. However, a couple people wanted to be here to do the pack opening tomorrow, so it pushed their boxes toward tomorrow. So we got to jump on tomorrow's 16 boxes. That means we have a little bit over 3 boxes available. So we have singles, small amounts, whatever the case may be. Preferably, if you guys want to pick up a box for the end of the stream, that's your best bet. But if you want 3, 5, whatever, Kel's got some numbers. But we have pushed the availability for 3 boxes today. So, and there are still 3 legendaries out there, and 2 of the legendaries are absolute game changers. Now, if we don't get all of those legendaries, we should, but let's just say the odds, we end up with 3 boxes left. We're going to take those legendaries and we're going to put them in tomorrow's mix as well. So there is a Timber that you'll see today. There is a Mirror Loop that you will see today. And you will also, if we open them, you'll see them again tomorrow. If we don't get them, you'll see 2 of each of those tomorrow. So I want to make sure that they do get in circulation. So, good stuff, great items, and I just want to kind of tell you guys what it does, but it kind of ruins a little bit of the suspense. So that's kind of where we're at, everybody. The order that I have is we've got the complete boxes we have remaining: Kel, Anthony, Twisted Sisters, Gina, Trigger, and Bonnie. And we're going to go through those relatively quick, and then we have singles after that. And then we'll be lined up for tomorrow. So, okay, I did say. Sorry, Trigger. I thought I missed you. But yeah, I did say Trigger in there too. So, you guys ready to open up these 6 boxes and see what we got lined up? We're going to start out with Kel. And Kel messaged me and said she has box number 19. All right, you guys are ready? Give me a quick 999. She says 19, start with 15. All right, good luck. Pack number 15. Oh my gosh. Oh my gracious. This is unbelievable. Come on, Kel. Really? Really? I mean, the first pack of the box. Wow. Right off a break, the very first box, the very first number, she called it. That is crazy. That is crazy. Kel has just uncovered the first ever mirror loop. It is a belt, but it can also be used as an accessory. And I'm going to tell you the versatility and how awesome this item is. Mirror is known for their magic, and you almost have to put yourself in a situation of time. So, Kel, if someone disarms your weapon with a hawk, you can use this legendary ability to instantly retrieve your weapon. If someone uses an eagle and takes a piece of your armor, you can use this mirror loop and immediately retrieve your armor. If Dweezy steals your smoke, you can use the mirror loop and immediately return your item. And perhaps one of the coolest features, if someone fizzles one of your items, you can use the mirror loop to unfizzle someone's fizzle. So if they try to block you by taking your heal and seal, or your grenades, or your bombs, you can use the mirror loop. But, hold on. You can also use the mirror loop on your team or your opponent. So if you're doing tag team and someone tries to steal your opponent's weapon, you can use your legendary ability and you can prevent that from happening. If you're in faction wars and someone tries to fizzle one of your teammates' items, you can use the mirror loop to prevent that from happening. It is an incredible, incredible ability. As I said, this is probably, from a utility standpoint, I know, I say this every time something comes out. We love our iris ring. We love our mirror mask. We love the Vox mask. But this is an item that gives you so much strategy, so much utility, that I absolutely know that some people are going to want this tomorrow. I hinted at it that when it's unveiled, this might actually go down as being one of the most, it's same thing, it's a legendary, it is a legendary ability. So once per match, same rules with legendaries apply. You can't use it in the last 2 minutes. But if you've got 3 or 4 legendaries, which most of you do, it's that one more thing kind of in your hip pocket of, wait a minute, I can use my arc mask, or no, I can use my mirror loop, or I can use my phantom cape. So you've got all these different abilities now. I mean, you can't use a legendary every turn. That's really not the point of legendaries, right? It gives you more versatility and more things to plan against. I mean, is there anybody that would not, those people have high power legendaries, and somebody, Dimes would love this, right? Dimes, because what's one of your biggest fears? Somebody's going to send in King, and they're going to steal the Iris Ring. Or, I mean, this just gives you, it gives you that gameplay versatility. And I think you'll see as the game develops, how this can be incorporated. So, awesome stuff, everybody. So, congratulations, Kel. I don't know. I mean, I still got a whole box to open. No idea you're going to kind of nail it with one. Now, with that being said, there are 2 more legendaries in today. This will be available again tomorrow. And the timber is a weapon that might be as hyped as this. I think these events this weekend, the fact that we're putting 2 in today and 2 in tomorrow, from a 1-2 combination, I think these 2 items are 2 of the best. I did say this is going to be one of the best events we ever did. But the timber and the mirror loop in tandem, I think, are the 2 best items we've ever rolled out in one weekend. So that's how confident I am. whoever gets the timber, you guys are going to, it's going to be a game changer. I teased it 2 weeks ago, but today's the day somebody's going to walk away with that axe. But it does something. All right, Kel, let's go through this box. Actually, you know what? I got to get a picture of this. So, wow, unbelievable, and congratulations. Nailed it on pick number 1. Epic Armor Skins, Blinding Smoke, Max Wax Blade, Amber. It's a nice band. Actually, I don't think we've seen that yet either, have we? So brand new item. That is the Amber Tier 2 band. Maybe we saw one. There's only 2 of them. I know that. So good job with that. Hybrid 9, Bionic Torso Onyx, Heal and Seal Smoke, Fury 4 Potion, Love Boat Grenades, Maul Axe D10, Blue Bombs, Summon Artie. Wow, Kel, you're racking up. Artie the Aardvark. Mirror Citrine. Arc Relic. Only thing would have made it better, right, if it had been a Mirror Relic. So Arc Relic, Mirror, getting 10 XP. Probably going to be 20, and you'll probably end up with 2,000 dead dimes. Colada times 2. Bionic Red Thread. Mirror Meta. Mirror Magic. Black Graphene. 2 of those. Glyph Magma. Max Wax Bow. Pet Revive. Yellow Grenades times 2. Second Relic. That's 20 XP for Mirror. Ghost Smoke. TS10, 2 of those. Elixir of Stout. Lava Bombs, and finish it out with your Rubik Grenades. So congratulations. Big shout out to Kel. Second legendary of the day. But that was certainly a huge legendary. Both legendaries by Mirror. Bonnie got the pet, and Kel got the weapon. All right. Hold on 1 second, everybody. Hold on 1 second. Just got a, sorry. Got a call and a message. So I will be right back. Give me a second. All right, everybody. Sorry about that. I am back, and that was box number 19, and you guys saw it. You guys saw it happen like right in front of your very eyes. So, Kel, who do we have lined up next that is probably going to walk away with this timber? I think we have the Emperor up next. We still haven't seen Vince. Where is Vince? Where is this pet that I've been telling everybody about? So I know he's mixed in here as well. I think there's only 2 of him, though. Maybe that's why. Why we've not seen him. And we still haven't seen a lot of the armor pin. Few new items there. But we do know that we've got all the Tier 2 pieces covered. So Anthony with box number 7. Emperor, are you here? Exactly. Trigger's like, I need Vince. Box 7, pack 18. The Emperor already racking up today, but let's see if he can add a legendary to the mix. Good luck. And pack number 18. Are we going to get it first time like Kel did? Lava Bombs. He got the Lava Bombs. I was hoping we'd get like back-to-back legendaries with like the first pick. So, all right, Emperor. Hey, there's still a lot of packs left to have here, so let's see if it's mixed in. Max Wax for the Bullets. Enraged 3 Potion. Red Summon Skins. Sly. Oh, he did not get the Vox. He got the Sly instead. 10 XP for the Vox faction. Bionic Torso Onyx. Blue Graphene Tape. H2B4. Good tape. Flight Smoke. Battery for the month of July for those trace weapons. Essence Smoke. Purple. Remember, purple graphene tape is only 1 piece, but it is AP1 per application. Orange Crush. Orchid. The Emperor getting on the board with a little bit of damaging gear. Orchid chest piece. Yellow plasma arrows. Mere Amethyst. Does damage over time of 1 point. Bionic elbow thread. Bionic axe. Collection should be getting up there on those axes, Anthony. You might be ready to get some additional damage there. Bionic torso pearl. Certainly making up some ground on those bionic torsos too. Frost grenade times 2. Bionic neuro thread. Sly fly grenades times 2. Platinum skins. Second Sly relic. There's your 20 points for Vox. 2,000 dead dimes for you. Blue plasma arrows times 2. First time we've seen those. You guys know those blue plasma arrows give you that chill effect. And oh, this is brand new. Very nice. The Emperor with the belt. H3D3R2. So there's the amber belt. Gold glass grenades times 2. Godiva. First time we've seen those. Used those and then followed up with a pet attack. Glam Bams. Epic armor skins, and finishing out the box, not the timber. Not the timber for the Emperor. It is still available. But we did just see a legendary, so we know that there's 2 more out there. Both really, really good weapons. I guess I can tell you guys, the other legendary is a weapon as well. You're going to want it. Animal. Completing a box. So, I think we have less than... We might have 2 boxes left. Kel, does that sound about right? Or do we have 2.5? Two and a half, exactly. Well, there you go, everybody. That's 2.5 boxes left today because we carried over tomorrow. about 11 or 12 available for tomorrow as well. So you know one of the that mirror loop is going to be in the boxes tomorrow. So let's get the Twisted Sisters in action, Kel. We got Twisted Sisters. We got Rocket. We got Trigger. And we got Bonnie. I think we got the Animal as well adding to the mix. And we got some singles. All right, Kel says Twisted Sisters, box number 2. And we're going to go 1 to 15 with Bonnie. Mirror is doing okay today. What do you guys think? You guys think this will be a mirror box? Mirror box or a legendary? All right, Kel, 1 to 15. Bonnie, are we going pretty standard with that? Well, I'm going to open pack number 1, and it is a Pet Revive. Number 1 is a Pet Revive. And we'll make sure we get screenshots over to Amanda and to Bonnie. Oh, man. If Bonnie or Amanda get this Timber, and they have Steel, the Mirror Loop, and Timber, whew, it is going to be madness in Faction Wars. All right, here we go. Good luck, Bonnie. Pack number 2, Prime Armor Skins. Bionic Hammer. Amber Band. There's the second Amber Band we talked about. Good stuff. Only 2 of those, so both of those brand new Amber Bands. Now remember, you can have 2 bands, but one has to be an accessory. So this is a good pickup for Bonnie as well. She can go PvP Band and Amber Band. Bionic Torso Teal, very good. Mike Glyph, Red Pet Skins. Arc Spark ×2. Heal and Thrill Smoke. Red Bull. Summon Mac. Nice pet combination. Red Bull and then following up with Mac. Bionic Torso Pearl. Mirror. We haven't seen the Mirror Pearl in a long time. That gives you a little bit of dodge. Great for tanks. But, hey, you can always add a little bit of dodge. If you don't have 19 gems of all the ones you want, then certainly, you want to... Oh, look at this. Bonnie. It is a mirror box, everybody. It is a mirror box. So number 14 and then 15 is the gel cubes. So Bonnie looks like she's going to be getting 2,000 dead dimes. Likely Amanda will be getting 2,000 dead dimes as well. And Mirror's going to end up with 40 XP by the time we get to the end of this box. That was a good pick. Nixie, what's the faction numbers looking like? Nixie had a total a little bit ago. Let me go through Amanda's second half of the box and then we'll see what the factions are. But this is becoming a really, really good race. Amanda starting out with purple graphene tape. Mirror Meta. Bionic Elbow Thread. There's the second Mirror Relic. So Amanda getting 2,000 dead dimes. Bonnie getting 2,000 dead dimes. Mirror getting 40 XP. Essence Smoke. Chill and Thrill Smoke. Swap Smoke. Mirror Socket. Love Boat Grenades ×2. Bionic Wildcard. Good pick. Bionic Neuro Thread. Bonus XP Elixir. Godiva ×2. PvP Gem. And finish it off with the Colada. Finishing off with the Colada. Box number 2. In the books, it definitely was a mirror box. So, very nice. So it looks like Mirror, 120 today. Vox, 100. Sly, 80. And Arc, Art can still make their move, but big impact for Mir. Mir was trailing earlier, remember? Bonnie got that first box, and they were down a little bit, and then back-to-back Mir boxes, certainly a nice boost for the entire faction. Remember, the first level is 1,000 XP, so we've got some good races going, and once your faction hits 1,000 XP, everybody in there gets a bonus from that. You get bonus XP for the first tier. There's going to be, every level you go up, there's going to be additional bonuses that are going to be a little bit different. So sometimes it'll be XP. Sometimes it could be unique items that nobody else has. Certainly a lot of that. Kel, Animal has a full box. Is that correct? Do we have a box number? I got no problem sliding you in there, Joe. All right, Animal has box number 10. All right, Animal Joe, box number 10. Oh, thank you so much, Dimes, for getting those screenshots. Animal picking up a 5-pack for Sheila Beasley. Getting Beasley on the board. So, yeah, we're right at 2 boxes, everybody. So we're down to the last couple boxes. If we sell those 2 boxes, we know without a shadow of a doubt somebody's walking away with timber. Should happen anyway, but we might get the guarantee. All right, Animal Joe says start with number 1. You got it, Joe. We're doing it. Well, that's a good start, Animal. Starting out with some Tier 2 bracers. T2 Amber bracers. And if you guys tuned in late and you missed the first 20 minutes of this video, go back and watch it. It'll answer a lot of your questions about how to gear your character, submit characters. So if you're a new player and you have a lot of questions, certainly you want to check that out. All right, pack number 2, Silver Skins. Arc Relic for the Animal. Animal picking up 10 points for Sly. But 1,000 dead dimes. But Sly did get on the board again. So at least that's another 10 for the Animal. Mirror Sapphire. Red Summon Skins. Bionic Neurothread. Pet Revive. Max Blade Wax. More Love Boats. 2 of those. 2 red glass for the Animal. Mirror Socket. Oh boy. Look at what we have here. The first ever Animal Joe. Congratulations. You talk about playing a little catch up. Joe, this is perfect for you. This is 5,000 XP. So a couple of these, Animal, and you're going to be right there caught up with the group. 5,000 XP. Do not expect to see a lot of those. But Animal, you got the first one. That means when we do the level up and everything you do to get experience points, that's worth 5,000. The highest one we had before today was 2,000. Leech Bombs times 2. Unholy Smoke. Acid Rain. Iconic Armor Skins. Bionic Hammer. Healing Grog. Slim D12 Pet. Oh, look at the animal. Oh, no. Rocket. Rocket. This has Gina's name all over. But, wait a minute. There's another one. And yes, Vince will be in boxes tomorrow. That's the first Vince of the day. There is another one in these boxes. He is a beautiful, beautiful pet, first of all. I mean, wow. But let me tell you what Vince does. Vince has the first ever pounce ability. Like Tigger, right? He's going to pounce around like Tigger. But here's the cool thing. You know how in the past a pet would hit you and then you pretty much knew your next turn you were going to attack that pet? That's not what Vince does. Vince will go in and hit you, and then he's going to pounce over and hit your opponent and make your opponent kill him. And if your opponent doesn't, he's going to pounce back over and hit you again. So he is a D12 pet. He hits for D12, but he will pounce back and forth. And if you're in Faction Wars, he's going to hit a person, and he's going to pounce over and hit another person. And if they don't kill him, he's going to pounce over and hit another person. So it's not going to be that straightforward of a pet attacks you and you kill the pet attacks you, and it's going to go and attack your opponent, so your opponent's going to be forced to kill the pet and use their turn killing the pet. Or he's going to jump back over and he's going to do more damage. So Vince will pounce from person to person. He is great for tag team, and I got a feeling he's going to be pretty good in Faction Wars too. Great, great pull. Love me some Vince. Oh, and you know what? Animal's just racking up. Look at this. Dude got Amber Bracers, the first ever XP 5000, the first ever Summon Vince, and then he just picked up 2 armor-piercing Rojo bullets. Flight Smoke, Swap Smoke, Heal and Seal Smoke, Chill and Thrill Smoke. Now he's smoking it up. Second Arc Relic. So Animal, you will get 2,000 dead dimes, and Sly is going to get 20 XP. Fool's Gold times 2. Bionic Wild Card. TS10s times 2, and finish it out with a brand new shiny pistol for the Animal. Joe, other than legendaries, that might have been one of the better boxes of the day. That certainly had a lot of things that you're going to be able to use in the upcoming Faction Wars. So I'm going to get a couple screenshots of this for the Animal. And again, congratulations. All right, so we moved to box number 10 and threw my order off just a little bit. So we'll pick back up. All right, so we had Kel, Anthony, the Twisted Sisters, and then we had Animal jump in there. So let's do this. Let's take a 6:27. Take a quick 4-minute break. I want to get updated totals to see where we're at. As I said, I think we have 2 boxes remaining, but we just opened 3, so I want to get an exact count, and we'll be right back with you guys in about 4 minutes. All right, everybody, we are back. We're in the home stretch, and we're going to do what we do every week when we have big items, legendaries, all of those things mixed in. We've got 3 complete boxes, then we got singles. We've got about 2.5 boxes unsold. So I've got Trigger, Gina, and Bonnie. We're going to open those. There's 2 legendaries. Maybe they get them. If they don't, we're still going to do last call. So once we get through the next 3 boxes, no matter what is unveiled, no matter who gets what, we're going to do last call because, we just don't want to get down to 1 box and then we have a bunch of people fight. The reason we do last call is because there's 1 box left and somebody knows there's something in that box. Then 5 people all of a sudden are like, no, me. So we usually do last call. Ideally, if we pre-sell everything, we've got all the numbers reserved. But there are about 3 boxes left that are unreserved at this time. So we're going to open up those 3. We'll get to singles and we'll do last call. And that's where we'll leave it. So we're going to start out with Trigger. Trigger has box number 1. So box number 1. Trigger, you feeling lucky today? Father Sprinkles, I love it. All right, Trigger's going to pick box number 1, and good luck. I mean, we know there's a couple legendaries out there. There's some good pets. She said she wanted Vince, so I know there's another Vince out there as well, so you just never know. All right, here we go. And she's going to start out with number 1. All right, let me write this down real quick. Here we go. Pack number 1. Starting out with a Mirror Citrine. That's really good for snipers. Probably your best, one of your best mirrors. You can see the damage +1. And you can also see that it gives you some extended range. Now, we cut range down a whole lot from when we started the game. When we started the game, we had some people that had just ungodly range. It's 45 yards. However, if you go full mirror and you go citrines, you can add an extra 5 or 6 yards again. So it does give you a slight advantage, but not that huge advantage where you were twice as far before. All right, pack number 2. Very nice. Bionic Heart. Pack number 3, July Battery for your Trace. 2 Blue Sparks. Mirror Meta for your weapons. Flight Smoke. TS-10, 2 grenades. Oh, look at Trigger bringing home the legendary. One of the 2 remaining legendaries. It's not Timber, but it is a rainbow. And it is legendary, and it is perfect for PvP. It's D8. It gives you additional base. And it has that ability, that really, really good ability of calling a volley down on a whole group of people. So when you get in Faction Wars, this is going to be a weapon that is a difference maker. Because when you have 2 or 3 people lumped in it, maybe they're defending, maybe they're rovers, maybe they're going after the flag, maybe they're bombers and they're knocking down the wall, Trigger, you're going to be able to pull this volley down from a range. So congratulations, big, big legendary. Perfect for PvP. Mirror Socket. Oh, look at this. And now she's just getting greedy. Look at Vox getting on the board. Trigger picked the Vox box. So that means Vox is now going to make a run at it. So we should get 40 XP from Vox in this box once it's all done. And Trigger will be walking away with 4,000 dead dimes. Very nice. Res and Restore. Old Yeller ×2. There's the second one. There is the other Vox relic. So it is confirmed. She just went straight George Drake on that relic and got 40 XP. Unholy Smoke. Father Ron will love it. Red Summon Skins. Maul. There's your D10. You get all kind of weapons. Legendary weapons. Maul Axe. Oh, look at this. How about the second set of Jade leggings that we rolled out today? H3, D3, some regeneration. I would say for snipers, Trigger, Snow and Jade, Snow and Amber, or Snow, Jade, and Amber, and Orchid. Snipers can mix all of these things up. So you got some versatility as a sniper. Certainly a great set of legs there. And we got Heal Smoke, Max Wax Bullets, Dead Set Collector's Cards, Frost Grenade ×2, Red Cubes ×3, Sly Fly Grenade, Spectate Potion, Summon Percy, Summon Sparky, 2 good pets back to back. Bionic Torso Onyx, always great. You guys know you need a ton of those Onyx because they just keep going and going and going. So you always want to have a good collection of those. Stun Bombs, Onyx Skins, and finish out the box with Ghost Smoke. Trigger, you brought it home today. Very, very nice. Way to get in the game, and a excellent box pick. You know, some people stay away from box number 1. But it looked like today, box number 1 certainly had your name on it and had the entire Vox faction's name on it. Very well done. For the faction and for you. All right, Kel, who do we have up next? I think we've got Rocket and B-Dub, correct? You know, Nixie, when I said that, I went very, very fast to I don't know if you guys caught that, I knew how it sounded, so I just glossed right over it like really fast. But I should have known someone was going to pick up on that. Yes, I did say nice set of legs. Nice set of leg armor. How about that? All right, we've got the totals looking like Mir 120, Vox 140, Sly 100. And I know we got some picks. We got Beasley. We got a couple other ARC members. So ARC needs a little bit of a boost, but the other faction's pretty tight. All right, so we've got I'm leaving it alone. All right. Let's get Rocket. Kel. Rocket could use a legendary. Could also use Vince. A lot of stuff. Could also use some tier 2. So we got Rocket and then B-Dub, and then we'll do last call for any complete boxes, and then we will jump into the singles. All right, Gina has box number 17. All right, Rocket, good luck. We've seen 3 of the 4 legendaries. We know there's a big one still out there. All right, here we go. Rocket, box 17, number 1. If you're listening in. Oh, my goodness gracious. Look at this. Look at those greedy people from Vox. Oh my goodness, Gina. Another Vox box. Not only did they have the lead, now they're going to extend their lead. It's going to be a good day for Vox. That's 20. And we know that there should be another one out there. Looks like Vox might get another 40. Wow, wow, wow. All right, here we go. Prime Armor Skins. Bionic Torso Pearl. Summon Slim. XP 2000. XP 2000. That's the normal one. We know there's 5,000. We saw one out there. Aqua. D9. Love Boat Grenades. Orange Crush times 2. PvP Blue Gem, Mir Ruby, Bionic Elbow Thread, TS10, 2 of them, Magna Glyph, 1 of them, Sly Fly Grenades, 2 of those, Angry Elixir, Gold Graphene Tape, Stun Bombs, Might Glyph, Mir Socket, Black Glass times 2. Blue Spark times 2. Very nice. Bionic Torso Teal. You guys know those are hard to get. You got to collect a lot of those. Oh, look at this. There's the second one of those today. Rocket getting on the board with the Jade band. So once again, you can wear one band and you can wear another band as an accessory. Bionic Wildcard. Heal and Thrill Smoke. Potion Triple XP. Bionic Axe. Second set of those bionic weapons. Mustard Bomb. The first Cosmos of the day. There you go, Rocket. Getting out of the gates on the Cosmos. And yes, finishing out the Vox box. That is 40 XP. And Gina also getting a big, big Cosmos collectible. You guys know she was the treasure map champ and got that awesome, awesome Pet Revive legendary spell. And now she's picking up an extra Cosmos today. And I'm pretty sure, not a lot of Cosmos. You guys see, we're off to they're gradually being infiltrated in there. That's the first one out of all the boxes we've opened. So, great job to the Rocket. Let's get a quick snapshot. And Vox is pretty happy, I think, where they're going to end up. I mean, they're going to gain another 50% of where they were at the start of the day. So this weekend's event, pretty big stuff. And if you guys just tuning in or you don't know what we're going to do this weekend is about some major, major legendaries. We're also going to be doing double relic points. So we're doing double relics. So this weekend, today and tomorrow, every box has 2 relics. And if you're lucky enough to get your own faction's relic, you can see that's 40 XP. So we're getting some people that are over the halfway point to get close to that level 1. So awesome, awesome stuff so far. We've got, I think, one more singles box, and then we're going to do last call. Let me double check this. All right. I've got B-Dub. Kel, what number are we going with B-Dub? And we do have some boxes lined up for tomorrow. So some people are already in the sweepstakes for that mirror loop. Out of 16 boxes, we already know one of those boxes, one of those 16 is going to have a mirror loop. One of them is going to have a timber. And if we don't unveil a timber today, there's going to be 2 timbers in tomorrow. So that's already 3 legendaries in 16 boxes. So B-Dub can bring some closure to it right here, right now. If she pulls timber, is it in box number 20, everybody? All right, pack number 1. Oh, no, it's not timber. But how about a little ovation from the Mirror team? B-Dub not to be denied. You guys are picking some good boxes today. I mean, I wouldn't say it's half, but probably almost half of the boxes. I mean, you got a 1 in 4 chance. So for half of the people to pick their faction, pretty lucky. Bonnie picking up the Mirror Relic. So it's likely that Mirror is going to get, and Bonnie's racking up with the Dead Dimes today too. Let's not forget that each one of these boxes she opens up and she picks her own relic, that's 4,000 Dead Dimes as well. All right, B-Dub. Glacier Glyph. Bionic Foot Thread. Purple Graph. Bionic Torso Pearl. Colada Grenades, 2 more of those. Bionic Axe, her collection of Bionic Axe is starting to get up there too. She might be close to having enough to turn that in and get the extra 2 damage. Bionic Heart, Fury 4. Blue Spark, Flame Grenade times 2, Turbo Elixir, Bionic Brain, Potion Triple XP, Second Cosmos of the day. It's funny. The top 2 Cosmos winners, Gina and B-Dub, are the only 2 to get Cosmos so far today, and they got them in the last 2 boxes. Summon Paul. I love me some Paul. Double Strike Pet. Max Ammo. Aqua Grenades times 2. Hybrid Grenade. Second Mirror Relic. So there is her 40 XP and her 4,000 Dead Dimes. Essence Smoke. Oh, look at that. Jade Chest Piece. Oh, my goodness. I mean, come on, guys. The stats on this. H7RG3. H7RG3. That's a lot of health and a lot of regeneration. Bionic Wild Card. Chill and Thrill Smoke. Mirror Ruby. Might Glyph. Gold Skins. Where's that Timber? Heal and Seal. TS10. Ooh, it's not a Timber, but it is oh so pretty. Look at that band. D8 band. Very, very nice. So that's a legit piece of gear. So she did get a couple tier pieces. Sweet, sweet ending, but not the Timber. But some really, really good stuff mixed in there. So if you guys can do me a favor, let's get, and it was a mirror box. Let's get a screenshot. Get this over to B-Dub. All right. So here's the deal, everybody. We got screenshots. So I know that there is a Timber in the last 4 or 5 boxes, whatever we have left. So we've got 1 box of singles and a few packs. So according to Kel, we have 2 full boxes available and maybe 20 singles. And a full singles box. So that means it's mixed in these 4 boxes somewhere. So we're going to take a 5-minute break. The countdown is on. This is last call. So last call for any singles, last call for any complete boxes. If we oversell, it goes into tomorrow. It's first come, first serve. If we don't, it's all good. We'll carry it over into tomorrow. Not a big deal. I just want to be fair to everybody who's participated. I want to be fair to anybody on the fence. So if it doesn't sell, it'll go into the bundle tomorrow. So we have 5 minutes, and if you guys want to pick them up, do so. I will be back at 6:50, at 6:55, and then we'll open up these final singles, or we'll open up a couple more boxes, whatever the case may be. Be right back. All right, everybody, we are back. Kel's giving me updated singles totals, as I said, and I did just post the ability of Timber. Its legendary ability is it dubs as a thrown axe, and once per battle, you can throw this axe and deal AP3 and D12, and once it comes back to you, it is still a D12 axe. So it will not continue to hit for AP3, but you can throw it and hit both of your opponents or all of your opponents in Faction Wars, all 4 of them. It is a thrown axe that makes its rounds and damages everybody as its legendary ability. So, as I said, there will only be 2 of these ever in existence. One is in these next few boxes. One is tomorrow, and after those 2 are assigned, the Timber Axe will never make its way in any other player's hands. So, Kel is giving me updated singles. 30 seconds, everybody. Going once, going twice. At this point, we're only doing complete box purchases. There's 2 boxes left, so in the next 20 seconds, we will wrap up with our singles. We'll wrap up our event, and we will enjoy the rest. It's been a pretty fast event. We've been flying through today. I mean, especially with all the new items and the tutorial at the beginning of this, this has been a super, super fast event. All right. 10 seconds. Final last call, 5 seconds. Sheila Beasley just got unhidden by mistake. All right. There you are, Sheila. You're back. All right, everybody. Last call has ended, so that's it. All sales are off. Any sales? Dimes. Let me check. Kel, how many singles do we have left in that box? Dimes, that's a call for Kel, because I don't have the numbers. I know one of the singles is a complete box. So there's 14 singles left, and that completes a second box. Is that correct, Kel? All right, so I have a box with Ocean Man, Sheila, Dimes, Hippo, Bones. Dimes is rolling the dice. So I'm going to ask Kel to kind of reconsolidate. Because we had a couple people with 5 or 6. Ocean Man just picked up a couple. So you guys bear with us. I'm going to ask Kel to go to the drawing board one more time. Yep, no worries. Sing a song, give Kel a sec. No problem. Kel's fast like that. She can do it. And you know what? I mean, so I think there were 4 total, and now I think we got 2 complete boxes of singles, which puts us at about 2 boxes. I don't know, Sheila. When I sing things, I get it's so authentic, you just never know. That's a good point, too. The singles are going to be interesting boxes as well because there's going to be so many people trying to get the relics, the faction relics. I'm sure there's a Sprinkles the Clown song somewhere. We got Mir 160, Vox 180, Sly 100, and Arc 60. You guys have any requests? I mean, I guess I can sing something. You know what, Amy? I think so too. It's always a lot of fun when we complete the tier sets, when like you see all the pieces are out there and everybody's got it. Now, with that being said, I'm adding capes next week. You know what? Okay. You guys want the capes tomorrow? Should I add? I mean, that will be a complete set of 9. I was going to do it next week, but I'll add all 4 of the capes: the jade, the snow, the orchid, and also the amber. So, okay. Yeah, and that way we go into the week with all the tier 2 gear introduced. So you know exactly what it does. You'll know all the stats, everything. All right. Capes will be introduced tomorrow. You got it. Capes, Timber, Mirror Loop, a couple additional legendaries. There's only 16 boxes tomorrow, so there's only so many legendaries I can put in there. If I do 5 legendaries, that's going to mean a third of the boxes are going to be legends. Almost a third. All right. Kel, are we okay to do last call? I think we might have actually went a little bit over 2 boxes. I think we might have went a couple boxes over 2 boxes. But what that means is that there's a 50-50 chance that one of these 4 boxes is going to have Timber. And it's such a ridiculous weapon. I mean, now granted, it's you get to do that one time. So you're not going to keep wailing away with, AP damage but it's a D12. I mean, it still hits hard as hell. But, think about that, how you could start out a match or start out a faction war. I mean, I would say if you're in a faction war, you go out and do that your first turn, your opponents are already, you're going to mow down like 4 people. So everybody's already going to be on their heels with AP damage. Everybody's already taken somewhere probably between 8 and 12% of damage. So it gives you such a huge boost with everybody. All right, I'm getting updated numbers from Kel now. I managed to keep you guys occupied for about 3 minutes. So, new items, new pets. What are you guys most excited for? I like the tier 2. Part of the reason why I like the tier 2 is because it's done. It's a lot of work. So, Rojo 2. I should have known Julia was going to love Rojo. So just a little bit behind the scenes, just so you guys know in addition to the game. The tier 2 pieces, not including the battle pieces, are 36 pieces of gear that each have to be designed, invented, the stats have to be assessed of how it's going to play. So it's not as simple as throwing 36 pieces of tier 2 gear out there. The tier 2 gear has been in the works for about 2 months. And there were a couple things that had to be modified. But, when you start talking about which color should do reflect, what's the right amount of health, should it be H5, should it be H4, is any class going to get a huge advantage? Obviously Orchid is certainly beast mode. But just the tier 2 gear alone, I will tell you, a huge relief when it's all in the boxes and you guys can start getting it and equipping it. When I have about 30 of the 36 pieces done, I'm like under, I don't know, I just put a lot of pressure on myself. So I'm under just tremendous pressure just to get everything out to you guys so you can see it. It was the same thing with the dual gear. The dual gear was probably, of all the things that I put in the game, the dual gear was the hardest. It was, all the different combinations. I don't know that you're going to see that again. It would be easier to do it with the current colors we have, but we had so many colors and so many different combinations. Like you could have red, blue, you could have blue, gold. It was a lot. So with only 4 and 4 stronger, it's going to be easier to go that route. But my favorite is I love the battle gear. But the battle gear too, when you start looking at, how much AP is too much AP, how much base makes it impossible for you to kill. I think the game's at a good balance right now. I think we're at a good point that people that focus on AP, if you really get serious about it, you can kill your opponent with AP, but it's just enough to keep them always, they got to prepare for everything. That's really the whole gist of it. All right. So I've got 2 complete boxes. So we're done. If you, anything that is super chatted between now and the rest of the day will go to tomorrow. For example, if someone were to do something like this, then those 4 packs for Amy would go to tomorrow. Or if someone were to do something like this, those 4 packs would go to tomorrow. Or even if someone were to do something like this. Then those would go to tomorrow. So, I think the moderators do a tremendous job. A lot of stuff they do behind the scenes, but being here, hanging out with you guys. Now, sometimes Julia's moderating from the pool. We know that. But she is moderating. I wished I could stream from the pool, because if I could stream from the pool, I certainly would. I'd be, hitting these buttons, anything, right? But no. Big shout out to look, we have 5 great moderators. We all have varying degrees of time. Ben's been super busy with baseball events, and he does, Ben has a baseball field in his backyard, and he has kids come over and play baseball. So we know that there's certain restraints. Ben can't be here all the time, but we certainly love Ben when he's here. Tommy has been sick for a couple of weeks. Tommy has been slammed. We should have Tommy back tomorrow for some or Monday for some PvP. He's just been trying to get well. And you guys know Tommy's been here for a long time, so we love our mods. But certainly, Kel, Julia, Amy, I'm not saying that they have more time, but they make more time. And, certainly I appreciate, like I said, not a race for us. All 5 of our mods are tremendous. We're a great team, but certainly, we know some of the mods do more work than others. That's why we have 5. But it's an awesome group. So, appreciate them. And they're on the board. So there's another 12 we got lined up for tomorrow. So my point being, any super chats between today, tonight, tomorrow, whatever the case may be, will go in that pack event tomorrow. So we've got 2 more full boxes to open. Kel, we've got Ocean Man with 9, Ron with 5, Sheila with 5, Hippo with 5, Amy with 5, and OU with 1. So Kel says go box number 14. We can do that. All right, is box number 14 going to be the box that has Timber in it? We're about to find out. Here we go. Good luck. We've got Ocean Man. I'm sorry, I misclicked. That was not the box. That was a previous box. So Ocean Man, Ron, Sheila, Hippo, Bones, and OU. And OU will get the final of the pack. So, Ocean Man, you got 9. So I'm going to let you kick this thing off and give me your 9 picks. First 9 on the second row. All right, Ocean Man, let me get you written down here. So that is going to be 11 through 19. Ocean Man going 11 through 19. And don't forget, he says he wants Orchid, and we still got Vince out there. We got Rojo's out there. So there's T2, and we got Relics. So he could also pick up a Sly Relic. Good luck, Ray. Mere Pearl. Bionic Heart. Bionic Wild Card. Bionic elbow thread. Hybrid 9. Oh, he said he wanted to orchid. Look at them. This is the most rare piece of orchid right now, Ray. It was just rolled out today. There are only 2. Bonnie got the first one, and you got the second one. This is the orchid band. So I know there's only 2. Now, I'll have the orchid band in tomorrow as well. It's not going to be, impossible for all the warriors to get, but you just got one, so you don't have to worry about trying to get it. This is the orchid band, and it can be used as a band or it can be used as an accessory. Bionic Torso Pearl, Prime Armor Skins, and finishing it out with the Colada. So congratulations, big piece of gear there. Father Ron, where's Father Sprinkles? Father Sprinkles, you got 5 picks. And that's the way we start to wind down these events. We know there's legends. We know there's pets out there. But you just want people to get things that are useful, that they can put in their arsenal. So, good job, Ray. Good job. All right, 6 to 10. Father Ron starting out with unlucky number 6. Will it be lucky for him? It's a pretty good start. Mirror Meta. Never go wrong with adding more weapon damage. Pink mirror, very nice. Mirror socket for that pink mirror. So Ron's all about that bass, No treble. Father Ron getting the bass. You know what, Ron, with the extra AP out there and with Rojo, probably not a bad idea to add a couple more pink mirrors, right? Oh, look at the messenger of the Lord bringing home his own faction relic. Come on, Ron. Look at that. Father Ron, 2,000 dead dimes. And Vox picking up 20 XP. So we know this is a Vox box. Now, if Hippo's 5 picks, Ron, you have some Hippo picks still out there. Let's finish off Ron. So Ron might be able to get another 20 for his faction. Leech bombs for Father Ron. All right. So, Beasley, you're up next. You have 5. So, Beasley, it'd probably be nice for you to get one of the Vox relics because then Ark would get 10, but if Hippo gets it, Ark's going to get 20. So that was a big pick from Father Ron. Sheila says 20 to 24. Or you could just get a timber. That would, then you probably wouldn't even worry about the other stuff. All right, Sheila going 20. Love boats. Number 20 is the love boat. 2 of those. I love that grenade. Will Sickle. Fury 4. Ammo Noir. Still got some AP. And finish it up with a Maul. So for 5 picks, pretty solid, Sheila. 2 different pretty potent grenades. Nice boost with the Fury 4. 2 Ammo Noirs. And a nice weapon, the Maul D10. And keep in mind, if you get something today that you traded in for last night, shoot me another message, and I'll give you an example. Let's say, for example, Sheila picked the Maul last night, and she had, it was Icarus, Maul, and Sinister. So let's say she picked Maul. She could send me a message and say, hey, Kills, look, I got the Maul in the packs today. The item I got last night, let me make that the Icarus. So if you guys have already sent your request from last night and you got something today that changed your mind, Just shoot me a new message. All right, so that is Sheila. All right, so we got Hippo and Bones. Sometimes he lurks. I don't know. Hippo, are you in the house? Like sometimes I'll say Hippo, and he's like, I'm here. So if Hippo is here, I'm going to let Hippo pick. If not, I'm going to let Amy pick, and then Hippo will get the next 5, and then Bloodfish will get the last one. All right, so going once for Hippo. If not, we'll screenshot it. Oh, I knew it. I knew you were there. I knew it. All right, Hippo. There's a Vox relic out there. So your faction is pulling for you to get that Vox relic. Because that would turn this box into 40 XP for your group. So Hippo, give me your 5. Okay, I don't know what happened. That was an OBS issue, though, by the way. It was not a fiber optic issue. That was something with OBS. But we are back. If you guys can hear me loud and clear, do me a favor. Give me a quick 999 if you guys can hear me. That wasn't even buffering. That was a disconnection. That was just straight up OBS shut down. And all right, so Hippo, pressure is on. I see the Emperor's here. I know Trigger's here. I know Vox is watching because this has been a nice XP event. Okay, so, oh, sorry. He already typed it. First 5, last row. First 5, last row. All right, so that is going to be 25 through 29. What do you think, Ron? Let's see what the messenger of the Lord. Ron, do you think there's a relic in these 5? What do you think, Trigger? Emperor, you guys all confident that Hippo is going to pull this? All right, here we go. They have confidence in you, Hippo. Red graphene tape. Bionic neurothread. Oh! Hippo in the house. Look at that. Hippo brings it in for Vox. This became a true Vox box for sure. Look, a singles box turned into a Vox box. 40 XP. Unbelievable. Father Ron getting 2,000 dead dimes, and Hippo picking the right ones, getting 2,000 dead dimes as well. Good job with that pull. Blue Spark for Hippo, and also Essence Smoke. All right, Bones. Bones, you have a 5 pick, and then Bloodfish gets the remaining one. Bones is going to take all of them except number 1, and OU will get number 1. So I'm going to go ahead and open number 1, Amy, to see what Bloodfish gets. Bloodfish is getting max ammo. All right, Amy, is going to get 2 to 5 and number 30. Bionic Axe. Swap Smoke. Chill and Thrill Smoke. Bionic Torso Teal. Very nice. Very nice pull there. And finishing out the box with number 30. Oh, look at that. Amy just had a feeling. She had a feeling that that Tier 2 gear was in pack number 30. You know, in some cases, people say, just give me 1 to 5. Bloodfish would have gotten that Tier 2 piece of amber boots right there. And by the way, that's pretty good for a priest as well, because that is health, damage, and reflect. So a lot of stats in there. But Bones is bringing home the Tier 2 piece. So congratulations. And that means, everybody, we've got 1 additional box remaining. There's 3. So, are we going to see a legendary in this box? If Timber is in this box, we are going to holler and we are going to celebrate. If it's not, it will carry over into tomorrow's boxes, which would mean there would be 2 Timbers and 1 Mirror Loop. So somebody's either going to get it today, or there's going to be 3 crazy legendaries already in 16, and we might add 2 or 3 more. So, and we're going to add the capes tomorrow. So here we go. Kel, this is box number 11. And Nixie giving us the update. Look at Vox pulling away. Vox 220, Mirror 160, Sly 100, and Arc 60. Vox absolutely racked up today with the Faction XP. They are well on their way to getting to level 1 where they start to get that experience bonus. And that'd be a huge, huge lift for the Faction. That means every time they go out, anything they do, they're going to be getting bonus experience points before everybody else. So, Hippo, that was a big, big pull. Every extra 20 makes a big, big difference in that race to get to level 1. All right, so singles box number 11. We've got Dimes with 19 of the 30. Kel with 3. Moonshot with 3. Will, Amanda, Chuck, Valar, and Mist. Now, even these single picks could turn into faction experience. All right, Dimes. 1 to 19. Good luck. Bring it home, Dimes. Bring it home. Hybrid 9. Starting out number 1. Hybrid 9. And you know what? I don't think I got a screenshot of the last one. All right, I'll get it later. No worries. Box number 11, Deadly Dimes. Pack number 2, Glyph of Stone. You guys want to increase your base? Very, very rare Glyph of Stone. Collect those. Bionic Torso Onyx. Summon Adam. Bionic Red Thread. TS10, 2 of those. Clone Smoke. Godiva. 2 Godiva grenades times 2. Jade Belt. Dimes picking up tier 2 gear. Max 10 pistol. Onyx skins. Oh, look at you, you sly devil. Deadly Dimes unveiled the last box of the day. Is a Sly box. Now, is it possible that Dimes will get another Sly in these next few packs? That's big. You guys saw the count a little bit ago. That gives Sly 20 XP. And Dimes picking up a couple thousand dead dimes. Max ammo. Fury 4. Acid Rain. Oh, look at Dimes. You know what? Dimes is just bringing it all to herself. Congratulations on that. Deadly Dimes single-handedly calls the box, picks the relics, adds 40 XP for her faction, and that's 4,000 dead dimes for you as well, Dimes. So stock those up for the next event. That's a great way to pick the final box. Now, we got a couple more picks. We just need a legendary. That would make it super epic. But tier piece, good items. Got Adamant. We've only seen a couple Adamant. Mere Meta. PvP gem. And finishing off with a couple Vox boxes. So Dimes with the Glyph of Stone, 40 faction XP, 4,000 dead dimes, tier 2 piece, Summon Adam, sneaky good pet, and a couple bionics mixed in there as well. So good job, Dimes. All right, Kel. We've got Kel up next with 3. Kel? Kel says 21 to 23. 21 to 23 is red summon skins, plasma grenade times 2, and enrage 3 potion. All right, do we have Moonshot? I have not seen Moonshot. So if we don't have Moonshot, I'll pick the next 3 for him, and I will go 20, 24, and 25. All right. I mean, what if I pick the legendary for him? You know what? Yeah, I don't feel comfortable doing that. I'm going to suggest staying in order. So I'm going to suggest 20, 24, and 25. Are you guys okay with that? Because if Timber pops up, I don't want to have a hand in on selecting. I'm only picking them because that gets us back in order. All right. Then I'm going with it. Here we go. All right, starting out, number 20, Love Boat. 24, Healing Potion. And 25, Elixir of Stout. All right, so I'm going to keep in order. I've got Will, Amanda, Chuck, Villar, and Mist. So I'm going to give Will the next number in order. Will has 1 pick, so we're going to let that pick go. $26 for Will is Bionic Foot Thread. All right, Amanda. Number 27 for Amanda. Pet Revive. Chuck the Messenger. Number 28 for Chuck. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Chuck. Chuck getting Vince. You know what? Sly's got to like that. You get Chuck on that battlefield now and have Chuck defend and release Vince. That is a sweet, sweet play. Hey, Chuck, sit back there in that zone and defend and release a few pets. Vince being one of them. Villar, gold skins. And finishing out today's event is Mist, whose birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday to Mist. And look at that. 5,000 dead dimes for Mist the Ninja. 5K dead dimes, only the second ever XP 5,000. So, great event, everybody. Ton of new items. So, if you guys had a great time today, it was fast. Good mix of items. I think it was a great continuation from last night. I'm just super, super excited about all the Tier 2, all the battle. There's 2 more pieces of epic battle gear that are going to be released. The capes coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow's pack opening event. How about... $16 boxes, 6 legendaries. So tomorrow's event, we've already pre-sold a couple boxes. I think there are 12 remaining boxes for tomorrow's event. We're going to roll out the brand new capes, and we already know 3 of the legendaries that are in there. So I'm going to add 3 additional legendaries. So tomorrow there will be 6 legendaries out of a total of 16 boxes. And we're still going to double up on the faction relics, so you can see the relics that everybody got today. So there's a good chance for some people to even boost their faction more and more. So I'm thinking it's going to be sometime around 2 to 3, probably a little bit earlier tomorrow because it will be less boxes. But I want to thank you guys. I appreciate you guys being here, spending the evening with us. We won't have the tutorial tomorrow, so that'll make it go a little bit faster. I anticipate it's going to be less than 2 hours. Yeah, we had no capes that were Tier 2 capes on Wednesday. So we have not rolled out any Tier 2 capes. So the cape on Wednesday would have been a PvP Epic Battle Hood. So that was the PvP cape, Julia. That's the only one that's been rolled out. The other 4 colors have not. So thank you, Diana C. Hey, big shout out to all of you guys. You guys can do me a favor. How about a nice thank you for all our mods? Mods are tremendous. And to those of you that picked up items, I will be working on your inventory. We got one more event tomorrow for our legendary Salisbury Legendary Open. And we got some great PvP lined up for you guys next week. Enjoy the rest of your evening. If you're on the West Coast, you got a lot of time left. If you're on the East Coast, it's time to go grab some dinner. And shout out all the mods. If you guys could do me a favor, leave your favorite items in chat. And there's going to be 2 timbers tomorrow. So that's going to be a lot of excitement. Make sure you're here sometime between 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock. Thanks again, everybody. Peace.